Hi there, my name is Asaf, and this is a quick guide tutorial for the new Icarus Photogrammetric Suite, or IPS, version 4.0. The IPS is currently comprised of two independent applications, Solution Manager and GeoClipboard. Solution Manager enables you to create photogrammetric models, terrain models such as DTM, elevation, and surface models, ortho images, ortho mosaics, and it also enables you to edit various aspects of the photogrammetric model and different seam lines in the orthomosaic which you have created. Once a mosaic has been created, you can review it using the GeoClipboard application and perform various editing tasks such as patching, tile clipping, and general color balancing. To get started, you will need to prepare the following: a GPS file which has X, Y, and Z coordinates for each image in UTM or any other planar reference system, a camera calibration file which contains the focal length, pixel size, and lens distortion information, images in TIFF or JPEG format. Examples of the GPS and camera calibration files can be found in the sample dataset, which can be downloaded from our website. Once you have prepared these files, just double-click on the IPS application shortcut from your desktop. Now, create a new project by pressing the New button, which can be found in the File tab. Navigate to a desired directory, give your project a name, and press the Save button. Next, open the Images folder window and press the plus button to add images to your project. Repeat this action for all of your image folders, and when you're done, press the OK button. Now, navigate to the camera calibration file, select it, and press the Open button. You can now navigate and select the Input GPS file, press the Open button to add it to your project. Before you finish, don't forget to define the estimated ground heights. If you plan to run our one-button mosaic creation process, this information should be entered carefully as it can affect the outputs. Now press the OK button to create the project. The images are listed in the image list, and their location can be seen by opening the GeoViewer. Go to the View tab and press the GeoViewer button. We highly recommend verifying that the input data is correct before starting to run the IPS processing, and this is in order to enable fast and more accurate results. To create a mosaic quickly, just go to the Processing tab and press the Run All button. You now have the option to select one of our preset modes, fast, optimal, or accurate, and create the mosaic. The fast mode will quickly create an output, but with somewhat degraded quality. The optimal mode will create a better output, and the accurate mode will show even better results, but with much longer processing times. For this tutorial, I will use the fast option to quickly show you the output mosaic. Press the Run Batch button and Solution Manager will automatically go through all the necessary actions to create the output. The application will run through the following modules: Match, Interest Point Creation and Matching, Solve, a statistical bundle adjustment process, DTM creation, Ortho Images creation, and Ortho Mosaic creation. Each module turns green once the process is finished, so you can easily determine which stages have already been performed. Please keep in mind that the mosaic created in one of these modes is highly dependent on the integrity of the input data, and that some projects may need additional manual editing and processing. One of the great benefits of using the fast option is the quick processing time, about 1 minute for 4 images in our test project. Once the process has finished, close the batch window The output mosaic will be shown in the GeoViewer. We can see the output mosaic here. You can zoom in more detail to see the mosaic. If you want to edit the mosaic, you can either open the Streamline editor or the GeoClipboard. To open the Streamline editor, go to the Process tab here and press the Streamline editor button. Our proprietary application will load with the appropriate mosaic and seamlines and enable you to manually edit the seamlines. Zoom into the area where the seamline needs to be edited. Click the editing tool, and with the Control key, draw a box around part of the seamline you want to edit. Edit the seamline by adding vertices with the left mouse button. Add the first vertex on the side of the seamline which you wish to edit. Cross over the seamline and continue to add vertices. To finish, cross over the seamline again and double-click the left mouse button. Once the seamline has been edited, delete the sheet by pressing the Delete Sheets button. If you have many tiles in your project, you can choose to delete all of the tiles or just the ones which have been edited. Now, rerun the mosaic process by pressing the Run All button. Go over the suggestions given by the application and change any of the options if you feel it is necessary. If not, press the Don't Apply Changes button and create the modified output. If we zoom in, we can see that the change has been made. After editing seamlines, you can also correct various regions of the mosaic with the GeoClipboard. Open the GeoClipboard from the desktop shortcut and create a new project by pressing the New button. Navigate to a desired directory, give your project a name, and press the Save button. The work folder for this project will automatically be created in the same directory as the project name. You can change this directory by going to the work folder and navigating to a different folder. Press the OK button to create a new project. Now, add sheet to the project by pressing the Add Sheets button. You can select single sheets or an entire folder by changing the Add Sheets radio button. Next, navigate to the appropriate folder, select the folder or sheets, and press the Add button when you're done. Add the underlying ortho images by pressing the Add Images button. Again, you can select single images or an entire folder by changing the Add Images Using radio button. Navigate to the appropriate folder, select the folder or images, and press the Add button when you're done. At this point, it is recommended to start scanning the entire sheet by using the Map Recorder tool. First, zoom into one of the corners of the sheet. Now, start the Map Recorder tool, and you'll notice a blinking red circle. Review the area and pan to view an adjacent area. In the Map Recorder tool, you will see the area which has already been viewed and the currently viewed area. This tool is very useful for large areas, as it helps you to efficiently scan the sheet without repetition. If you have found an area which needs to be corrected, you can select the Create New Patch tool and draw a polygon around the area. Double-click to finish the drawing and the patch will be created. In the images list to the left, you will see a list of the images which can replace a current image. When you select an image, it will automatically show up in the polygon to help you determine if it is appropriate. Once you have finished selecting, you can either continue to review the sheet and create more patches, or you can choose to apply the patches and recreate the sheet. To apply the changes, go to the Edit tab and press the Run button. Verify that the project paths are correct or change them if necessary. In the Run tab, you have the option to define any additional output parameters such as compression and overviews. Now press the OK button to run the patching process. When the process finishes, you'll see the new sheet after it has been patched, and can select each patch in the patch list to review the changes. This concludes our quick start tutorial for the new IPS 4.0 version. Additional support can be found in the user manual, which can be opened from the applications, or by contacting support@icarus.us. Thank you for your attention.